Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So it's time to show you the Pixelbook Go. I've actually been using this probably for about 4 to 5 days or so. I wanted to go ahead and do an unboxing in this video, even though this is my first impressions, so I can show you what you'll get in the box if you decide to purchase the brand new Pixelbook Go. So let's get into the unboxing portion first, and then we'll get into my first impressions. All right, so we just look here. You've got this is pretty nice feeling laptop actually. It's not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. You got the nice ridge design on the bottom here, and you've got rubber feet along the entire bottom on both sides there. So that's pretty sweet. I really like that. On one side here you have Type-C, and on this side here you have Type-C and a headphone jack. And you've got a nice little Google branding here with just a simple G. So let's try this lay on the table, one finger lift. Let's see if it actually works. It works. All right, and there's a beautiful keyboard. Wow, this is gonna be pretty nice. So let's get this fired up. I'm gonna see what's next. Let's go. All right, guys, welcome back. So yes, Google decided to send this over, and I really appreciate it. Shout out to Pixelbook Go fans out there and the people that are part of the Pixelbook Go team. This is really nice. I've been using this for probably 4 to 5 days regularly, and you guys know that I actually purchased the Pixel Slate several months back, and so I've gotten a gauge of what this does better than my Pixel Slate. This does have the stereo speakers facing up off the keyboard, and they are extremely loud. Okay, I've got a song powered up here to test the Pixel Slate speakers next to the Pixelbook Go, so you can see the differences in the quality. Now these face me, and these are down here on the keyboard. So let's take a listen. Now that's the Pixel Slate speakers, and remember these are down here on the keyboard, so take a listen to this. Much more bass, more full sound. I don't know how well that comes across on video, but these speakers are absolutely fantastic. They have so much bass coming from them, and the speakers themselves are just a lot louder and more full, and the quality sounds a heck of a lot better. I gotta tell you, they sound amazing. The Pixel Slate has them facing me. Now the older Pixelbook, the previous model of the Pixelbook, I didn't get a chance to use that, and I'm pretty sure it felt premium. I heard a lot of people say that the hardware was very premium on the previous Pixelbook, and I can appreciate that. But this is more of a plastic. It's a matte black version here that they sent me. It's got the rubber ridges on the bottom. It's got rubber feet going along so it stays planted on the table. And it's got this one touch where you lift up with the keyboard here. The keyboard is really, really nice. A little bit of a fingerprint magnet, obviously you can see with the matte black. In this lighting, you can see pretty much everything. But speaking of the keyboard, now typing on this machine feels really, really good. It's really quiet. The trackpad is easily accessible. It's nice and smooth, but the sound on the keys are quiet enough where you won't disturb people. And then also the traveling feedback is just about right. And the trackpad, they are very nice. The keyboard has that quiet tone when typing. It's really, really nice. You shouldn't disturb anybody when typing with this thing. And look how I'm kind of tossing it around. It's actually really, really lightweight. I'm surprised that they were able to fit this technology in this right here. It's much lighter than my Pixel Slate, believe it or not. In real world, it's much lighter. So you can check the numbers if you want to, but this is a lightweight laptop. It feels fantastic. I like the rounded corners. On one side, you have a Type-C with a headphone jack, and on the other side, you have another Type-C. And just like the Pixel Slate, you can hook up a monitor on here. My 34-inch monitor works great. I can hook up my high power 700-watt speakers on here. It works great. This is a powerful machine. Now, when it comes to the display, now when I look at both screens here, this is the new Pixelbook Go and this is the Pixel Slate. The colors on the Pixelbook Go are a little bit deeper, a little bit more punchy. And the Pixel Slate is nice and vibrant, but the detail is definitely better on the Pixelbook Go. I know that's probably hard to come across on camera, but it truly is a beautiful display. This model has a 1080p display, and it comes in at 13.3 inches. And it is beautiful, to say the least. The brightness on it is really, really good. You will be able to see this. I don't know. I haven't taken it out in daylight yet. I haven't traveled with it yet, but I don't know how it's got 400 nits. I know that. But I don't know how bright it'll be in direct sunlight, but during regular lighting throughout it is very bright. And I think you'll be pleased with that. The quality of the screen is really, really good. And just the overall form factor is good. Now the trackpad and the keypad, like I said, the trackpad and the keyboard are really, really solid. The camera on here is a 2 megapixel, I believe, with 1080p at 60 frames per second. And this is something where it differs from my Pixel Slate. The Pixel Slate has a 8 megapixel camera, and it shoots at 1080p at 30 frames per second. The Pixel Slate's camera appears to be a little bit better. And obviously I'll show you some comparisons here. But the camera on the Pixelbook Go is really nice because it shoots in 60 frames per second. Even though it's 2 megapixels, megapixels count somewhat. But overall, the quality is still going to be enough for live stream and dual calls. And I think you'd be really happy with that. So this is just my first impressions of this. I know I've been using this for almost a week, but I like that I can unlock it with my Google Pixel. You just put your phone next to the laptop, hit enter, and it pre-fills everything for you, which is what I love. But I'll leave a link down below in the description for you to check out yours if you decide to pick this up. If you have a Pixel Slate or the previous Pixelbook, the hardware on this might not feel as premium, according to many people, as the previous Pixelbook. But this thing is awesome. It feels great. And you're talking to someone who already owns the Pixel Slate. So the Pixel Slate is impressive, but where this is better is it gets back to that clamshell. It's not a hybrid 2-in-1. It's just an actual laptop. And that's something that I was looking forward to because I actually sold my MacBook Pro in favor of the Pixel Slate. And I've been transparent about that. When I bought the Pixel Slate a while back, I didn't feel the need to use the MacBook Pro anymore, and I was losing a lot of money with that. So I had to get rid of that, had to get some funding back on that. The Pixelbook Go is like my MacBook Pro and Slate together. It is a touch screen, but it does not have pen support, which is something that I really would have liked. But when you think about it, touching this with a pen would be kind of awkward because this is how far it goes back. It doesn't go back any farther than this. So that's something that, I can understand that. But the touch screen is strong enough when you're touching it and it feels really good. So just want to give you a first impressions and unboxing of this about 4 to 5 days later. By the time you're watching this, I've had it for 4 to 5 days, but give it to you now. It's your man Jay. What do you guys think about the brand new Pixelbook Go? Starts at $650 for the Core M3 and then goes up to $1399 for the Core i7. Yeah, $1399 for the Core i7 with a 4K display, 16 gigs of RAM, and 256 gigs of storage. But this model that I have is $849, and then the 16 gigs of RAM version of this costs $999. So there you have it, folks. A bit of a quick impressions video for you, and I showed you what was in the box. What do you guys think about the brand new Pixelbook Go? It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care. it's time to go ahead and show you what's in the box. So this is goodies that they sent over. This looks just like the phone presentation when they sent it over. So we'll go ahead and open this up. Okay, so they sent over some nice carrying cases to go in it. Very nice. Bellray. All right, sweet. Got a little Pixelbook guide right there. We'll get into that. This is a nice little pouch for it. And this is a backpack, looks like. Oh, yeah, this is beautiful. Yeah, we'll put this aside for now, and we'll get to the laptop. Again, thanks, Google, for sending this over. And here it is, Pixelbook Go. So, again, when you get yours, it'll probably just be this. Those are options that you have that you could purchase. So let's put this down here. And here is the Pixelbook Go. So this is the black model. And let's see, they sent over the Core i5 processor with 128 gigs of storage. Very nice. This is the way the box looks. So let's get this thing all torn open.